In the top right, it is Lambo. And ley lines. In the bottom left, it is Gumiho. Okay, so this time I'm gonna check on this build. So he's gonna go at 14. He's gonna throw down a extractor. Then he makes another drone. Goes into the overload afterwards. Excuse me, I was bloated there for a moment. So he just goes up one more drone, and then it's the lava efficiency one, right? Now he has 3 drones on the way. He will go up to that extractor and the spawning pool, while he has only 13 mining currently. Now this is number 16, and he should start on... This one's gonna get rallied down, and yeah, this is a little bit more emphasis on gas, I feel like. So he brings in 3 in gas, it's only sitting on 13. And this drone is gonna move down. It's quite some change there from the standard opening. And I really would love to dig his brain why that is the case, what he thinks this enables him to do, and what it actually does for him literally, what the tiny differences are there. Now Gumiho on the other side, let's have a look at this. It is a Reaper Expand. What a great way to play the game. I really am fond of this one myself. Now, Queen coming online here. Excuse me, this was a pool before hatch, right? I'm not crazy here, right? Yeah, he went... So he went very early speed. Okay, this could be a very aggressive option here from Lambo. What's going on? He's gonna get extremely fast speed with this one. Okay, so I was trying to get a standard opening from him, but it's not the one he was playing before. This one's quite different. He's gonna have super fast speed. Gumiho's gonna scout this one. He's gonna see, wait, there's... Wait, what? It's not even finished yet. And then he just goes into immediately a 3rd base. I don't hate it, I have to say. He's just gonna try and take the map control extremely early, is what it seems. He really wants to get that Reaper out of the way. Now, this also does do okay against smaller groups of Hellions. If it becomes like a large group, like 6 to 8, you're gonna have a difficult time, because then you need a bunch of links, really. Reaper's not gonna find any damage. There's no links, is there? Oh, they are. There they are. And here they are. So, man, he's just gonna go across. He wants to deal damage. That's what's on the menu here. He could even intercept this Reaper with these 2 links. It's gonna cancel the heal. Reaper's gonna survive for now, but 6 links. 1 SCV is exposed. No! Yeah, 1 SCV is exposed. There we go. He gets that one, but that can't be everything he was hoping for. The wall was down, by the way. Now, he could go ahead and try to snipe that Hellion, but he needs to spread out his links. He needs to engage this correctly. Reaper did manage to find his way home as well. Starport on the way here. 3rd CC on the way. This is a Hellion Banshee build if I've ever seen one. And it will be. Now, Lambo's kind of sitting on a weird 3 base, where he went for extremely early speed and didn't really get... He got 1 SCV for his struggles. He didn't even kill the Reaper. He got 1 SCV. He delayed his creep. He delayed his economy. I'm not sure about this one. I have to say, I'm not sure about this one. Hallion's rotating down here, killing some creep tumors. He was pooling some Hellions now. He's gonna have a lot, actually. He might try to do a Hellbat push. I wouldn't hate seeing it. He has a bunch of Hellions. Now he's floating out the factory, of course. You can see he is making another reactor. He's gonna start on adding on these barracks. He's trying to kill the queen, but yeah, as long as he keeps the Hellion alive, he's even gonna go ahead and repair it, it seems. But will it be able to be repaired, or will it be sniped by this Ling? Uh-oh, uh-oh, 2 hits. Oh my god, he touched the sun, man, literally there. And he got away with it. He only burned his finger. Now, Banshee coming in here. No cloak, no speed for this one. 4 queens in position. Immediately going. Have to turn around here. Of course, Overlord did see the angle there of attack, of income. So no big surprise. Double engineering bay. Starting properly that damage first. Not like some other players. We see this sometimes. Mix it up and going for the armor first. A little bit of mistakes here. Like that. Clearing out a little bit of the creep. I like the addition of this Raven. That's an interesting one. So he skips on the second Banshee, but he takes the Raven into the equation, and he will save some scans for his trouble. And he'll have like auto turrets and the thing, you know, the Dorito cannon. +1/1 here. For Lambo, and the Baneling speed on the way for a Zerg player going up to a 4th base. Is gonna lose his Scout Overlord here. Try to save that. Didn't happen though. Now, tanks going across. Oh, I kind of like this setup if he makes one depot over here. And there we go, armory. And he still has the Hellions. Don't Gumiho, don't do it. Don't. Just leave them alive. Send them back home. They can get healed. Can get healed. It's free repair. He just wants to snipe some of these creep tumors and keep these alive and have them with this big push. But actually, it's a little bit different, I guess. He splits up his Marines from the tank. What is he doing? What are you doing, my man, my Gumi? And he keeps the Hellions on the right, so he has the potential to draw the defenses to the left with this Bioforce. And this is a poke. This is such an obvious troll, basically. He's just like clearing out a little bit of creep. He's just roaming, utilizing this to try and keep the Zerg in check. And there you go, man. Halberds are morphing. Wow, there we go. Just a perfect moment to detour those lings. And the push on the left is commencing. Tanks coming in here. Extra medevacs coming online. And I love this power play from the Terran. This is such a strong force. And if you spread your halberds just a little bit and your army just a little bit, man, it's gonna be so tough to defend. He even has auto turrets on the Draven. Are you kidding me, man? Please do it. Don't use it for... Yeah. Just throw down auto turrets to block that. No, he's gonna Dorito. I mean, your buy is gonna kill it faster, but I think the block through the auto turrets would have been more powerful to have like Banelings get stuck on those. He's gonna throw down his tanks here, and if you create a little bit of a wall, he's spreading out his units. That's some nice spreading there, but these are quite clumped up over here as well. Be careful. See that the Dorito cannon didn't really do that much to you, did it? Now, counterattack time here for Lambo, but nothing really haven't had here. A small drop on the right side is trying to keep the Zerg engaged and in play here. That Reaper man tanking all of those queens. He's invincible with that medevac healing just for a moment though. Two Marines chasing Banelings, man. That's so crazy to see. And these Marines are gonna cancel the space. Now the big surround is gonna happen here. They're actually gonna get a kill. It's a kill. It's a kill, ladies and gentlemen. On the other side though, this big attack is coming in here. A very big angle. You need to re-target those tanks on top of those Banelings. In fact, he does do that one. He's gonna evacuate with a few units. Whoa, that guy, did you see? He dropped into that lava, man. Oh god. Now this is only a tip of the iceberg though. Another army is attacking the space in the front, and it's another kill here potentially. Yeah, I don't think you can save this. Meanwhile, we do have the drop into the main. It's only one Marine left, but he gets eaten by some Zerglings. And this drop here on the left is still coming in again, killing so many workers. Oh my god, Lambo is kind of falling apart. He still has a bunch of workers, but he is lacking production at this point. He's lacking army. He's down so much in army supply. It's crazy, man. Gumiho has a 4th base. It's not like he's all in. He's definitely, he's looking at that Atrax, which we like to play here as the Terran players. But and it's a strong power play. And if you can stabilize a Zerg, I guess, yeah, you're gonna have a good time. But he's already sitting at 2-1 here, Gumiho. He didn't miss that +2 armor, and but +2, 2-2 for Lambo is quite far away still. And this spread, man, is looking really good here for Gumiho. Look at this, so set up so beautifully here now. We do see engage coming in here, but yeah, man, I see this. Gumiho completely maxed out, you're right, and Lambo is only sitting at 120 supply. I don't think you can break this position. I don't think you can hold this army. Even the Banshee going to town on that command center, nothing being able to heal that one. Nice blinding clouds. Is it gonna be enough though? Gumiho is just spreading backwards. There's another tank behind this. Gumiho is gonna take the W. Wow. He was completely pulling Lambo apart there. Like, this is the thing from the Middle Ages where you have those, like, the guy who has to be executed and he's getting chained on all four, and you have like a horse on attached to all of them, and then you just make them run into different directions. You get freaking rips apart and everything falls into madness, and man, it's like the worst you can do to a Zerg player. Wow. Power overwhelming. Yeah, indeed. I love it. Too many attacks to handle. That was some great play. And everything got value. Everything got a lot of value. Even though I didn't agree with all of the moves, I think in the end everything got more than enough value to really make it worth. As I said, even though it was an Agrax, it's like you said, it's a power play. We use this phrase. It's not an all-in if you go up to the 4th base with it, and if you go into further tech, if you keep on upgrading, if you go into your Ghost Academy eventually, you'll have the transition point. Now Gumiho up 1-0 with a beautiful first game here. Lambo in the top left of Neon Violet Square. There you go. Bring that baby back. And in the bottom right, it's Gumiho. Okay, man. I love it. Come on, make the low ground. Make this wall here. Make it. No, he's not gonna make it, of course. So this map is so old, it's probably forgotten by a lot of people. We have this main base, and let's have a quick look here. There's your natural. It has 2 entrances, a ramp and a kind of 2 depot blockable area with debris, which you cannot repair. And if you go north of this, you have a tiny expand. Oh, there we go, a tiny expand. It has 2 gases and 4 mineral patches. It's a small expand. Gumiho going Nexus first, yeah. I would love to throw down Nexus with an FCV. It's gotta be Command Center first here. Playing extremely greedy. So both players going for economic openings. Lambo, remember, did go into that Speedling opening last game. Would it be better? Would it be better in this like situation against a Command Center first? I don't think so, really, because you're looking to play defensive anyways, right? I don't really know what he was hoping to catch with that Speedling build. Maybe a proxy? Not sure. Really not sure. Now double gas behind this, so no extremely quick 3rd base for Gumiho. On the other side, it's a rather standard opening this time. Gas into pool with that hatchery first, of course. Even though he played it his own way again. Oh, by the way, we have Doc Adams, the cyber implants. And what else do we have? I think that's Swan or something. And we have like a radio tower or something like this. A lot of things to see. We have again Swan join the army or join the bowling club, I don't know. Then we have Valerian Mengs. Then there's something boy, drill boy, drill boy DS or something, I don't know, or BS. No, DS I guess, drill boy. Lambo taking his 3rd base out in the front, and that's where most players would take it. Because it's a small base, right? You don't really want to have that reduced income, but it's also a safe base if you need to go up to 4 bases. But you can't push out. It's a safe place, it's a safe haven. Now Gumiho is going to utilize this as a safe haven for his 3rd base. He will slap that one down in just a moment here. After his factory, so it's one of these CC first into a standard Hellion Banshee style. And the Reaper is at home. It's gonna find the lings. I like it though. Lambo splitting 1 ling into the front. So if he loses a ling, he only loses 1 ling. He did not go for speed. He's mining gas, but he did not utilize it. He did go into a roach warren. That's kind of odd. Where is it even? Where's the roach warren? Oh my god, I'm blind. You guys saw that one. By the way, we have these blocks. It's so people can kind of play Tetris with units, but they all are squares, and banelings are extremely powerful squares. A baneling is basically when you hit the ground on Tetris. Everything just disappears. You make a full line. Viking. Huh. Hello, Pold. I really like this map, man. I like the flair. The atmosphere. It's really good. To be honest, it's a good map as well. Hello, Pold. What's the guy doing? Is he coaching like a League of Legends team or something? I don't even know. He should come back to StarCraft. It's a great time. The mystery's up in the air. We don't know what's happening next year. It's a great time to come back to StarCraft if you are a former professional player. Now, the Viking is gonna find these roaches, and Banshee is starting, but he needs to defend this for now on top of the ramp here. And he will do so. The Viking even landing, kind of adding the damage from behind this New Cola commercial. Doing a great job there. And Widowmine's getting kind of as the choice here produced. And yeah, Lambo's just gonna fall back. Really? I mean, he has a bunch of drones. It's not like he's all in by this. This is a pressure build. His intent to force an overreaction. By the way, standing ovation. I need to stand up. Standing ovations. Gumiho. Mac field accelerator. Going into battle Mac. Neon Violet Square. That's why he was very, very conservative with these Hellions. Pulling them back. Well, back. Trying to not lose any of those. Not trying to trade them out. And he can catch these overlords. By the way, we have Karaoke from Alan's Pub and Imperio Ormoni. A couple overlords should fall here. He also sees this overseer down here. Oh, he's gonna get that one. But he'll lose the Widowmine. That's an unfortunate. That was a great play by Lambo. We do have this weird stuff over here going on. What else is on this map? I love it, man. Overseer is trying to come in, and he will confirm Mac. He will see Cyclones. This was also saying, okay, it's Battle Mac. And let's actually check back if he did see... No, so he did not see this. This is key. Fuck, I hate the zoom out. It's bugged. I need to get this. I don't even know who to tell, man. I need to get this fixed. But yeah, so Spire on the way here for Lambo. He is going into Missile. He's going into a Binding Nest against Battle Mag. I'd rather see a Infestation Pit, to be honest. But yeah, 4th base here for Gumiho coming online. So I guess part of the thought process is he has these extra gases. So going extremely gas heavy in a build is favorable on this map, and makes sense. It's very gas intensive. Now, I would love to see actually speed, but I think he only has 2 Banshees, and he only got Cloak. Yeah. He's making another Banshee, so that's where I think you should go into speed. This Banshee is gonna fall. He's gonna push at the front at the same time though, but this is such a tough area to push through. Banshee's gonna stay alive. Oh! The 1 HP Banshee, man. 5 HP, I guess. No, focus the drones, come on. There we go. Repositions. Focus some more drones. Now Spore's coming to chase it out, and Banshee's gonna run away. Mutas though, coming in. They have been scouted, so there are defenses in play. But 1 turret and 2 cyclones. Gonna be a tough call here, tough order. Mutas are not gonna commit for that turret though, and it's lagging. Apparently. Oh my god. I think I can defense it. Go. What's happening? Oh my god. I think there was probably a big lag spike going on there, and Lambo's Mutas didn't move during that, or the move command didn't happen, and yeah. So there we go, Banshee speed now coming in finally. Love this addition, as I said earlier. Ooh! Oh no! Ah, the veteran. You can see the teeth from the Banshee. The veteran didn't make it home. On a more serious note now. Lambo taking his 4th base very defensively. He gave up on this gold base. Now he's trying to take this again. And the same goes for Gumi. But Gumi has no real pressure on him. He has his 4th base up and running. It's an orbital even. He's going into extra starports. He's going into fusion core. He should maybe even think about adding a 3rd armory. He goes this early into a fusion core. And has speed banshees to get that air damage going as soon as possible. He's going into these servos to get these Hellions and Hellbat transformations running very, very fast. Banshees are trying to chase his army. This is where you're like kind of thinking, oh, maybe why didn't I go Lingbane Hydra against this? And I still don't like no spell casting here from Lambo. Like the Mutas didn't really do anything, and I mean, fair, they did run into a leg spike apparently, but they really didn't do that much. They forced a few turrets and then they died. And imagine he would have had some fungals to grab this army, keep it in place, and then just clear it with Lingbane and Hydras. You know, it feels like the composition should work better on paper. Not sure though. Now Cyclones are in a big number here, and he needs to keep on upgrading these. Extra command centers coming online here for our Terran player, and he's starting to solidify his position. Lambo finally throwing that the Hydra Den, going into a hive. Still no infestors though. He has the infestation bit of course, but no infestors. And he's gonna get harassed on the gold. Speed Banshees now on the chase here. Lambo playing campaign army composition. Yeah, it's not very teched out. I wonder what he's trying to do in the later stage of this game, but he's trading out some of his army and he's just replacing it with links. I'm not sure about this. As I said, man, if you have 1 fungal, you completely smack this. Maybe not 1, but if you have, let's say, 3 fungals, you can completely smack this fight. Off creep? Losing even overloads? I'm not sure, man. He's not playing his usual it himself. It's definitely a little bit weird, a little bit off. Another Banshee harassing a base in transition, and Gumiho kind of stopping at 2-2 here, going into +3 armor and +1 damage for air and battle cruisers. Now we do have Corruptors. He should get, if he goes into so many battle cruisers, he needs to get Yamato Cannon. He doesn't have it right now, so he needs to kind of get that one going so he can snipe those Corruptors and then teleport out. Oh, there we go. Reading my thoughts here. Now Lambo is doing this correctly, I want to say. No, he only has 1 Spire, right? He doesn't have the second one to get these upgrades. He's going into a Greater Spire. I'm not sure about that one. It's good to have against the mech, but it's already Sky Terran at this point, so you kind of need to get those upgrades running, right? Because they're already sitting at +2 armor. They're about to have +1 attack. And they're about to have +3 armor. Now you need to teleport, my friend. Oh, he's gonna lose 1. But this one is gonna get a base. Neural is gonna be the answer of choice here. That's something you definitely can do. You neural those, you borrow neural those, and then you just teleport them once so they can't escape, and then you can kill them. Or you can Yamato each other, stuff like that. Nope. Cyclones do find this base. They do have the bonus damage Maybe they can pick this one Ling, man. Look at this. No, it's 2 actually. Getting this down to half damage. He also sees the infestors. And he's just making more and more battlecruisers. That barracks. Love it. So the barracks floating over there is actually a big deal, because that means there is no intentions whatsoever to go into ghosts at any point in this game. And that's when spellcasters can become extremely powerful. Oh, he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna burn that one down. Ooh, hellbats. They want to burn this one down. He's gonna spread against Banes a little bit. He should be able to burn this down. Yeah, he's gonna burn it down. It's no, it's alive. I can't believe it. Aliens though. They have, man, Gumiho is having fun. He's having fun. Look at this. He's having so much fun. I can't believe it. Yeah, man, these few Hellions have been doing extremely great here. He's even making more because it's so much fun right now. It's gonna do more of these small attacks. They are very mobile, and this is a vastly huge map. So stuff like this, yeah, he's gonna definitely kill this base, see? The follow-up. Alberts, come on, finish this off. Gonna even kill the lava, there we go. He's gonna clear that one. Now he can push down here, try to finish off the gold base. Yeah, he can just lock on and walk away. And that's exactly what he does. Just trading as efficient as possible. Talking about efficiency, you see Halbert's trying to fight a spine crawler. But, I mean, oh, I'm a little bit sad he didn't repair this one, but he's just gonna go ahead and try to snipe. Interestingly enough, Ravagers, not the Infestors, was probably a little bit afraid. And that's when he teleports back. Now, the barracks lands. If he makes an add-on now and makes a ghost out of here, he's my hero, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Lambo will find this army here with this Infestor. That Infestor is a fungal Infestor. It's a trap Infestor. Probably be able to fungal this army here. No, he's just gonna neural. That's a lot of energy, though. Something he could have even done with a fungal. No, one fungal. Oh, he's gonna lose an Infestor. There we go. Gumiho is just gonna burn down this hatchery. He just keeps playing whack-a-mole with the hatcheries. Let's have a look at how many hatcheries have been killed and how many battlecruisers. I think he lost 1 BC and he killed like, let's say 6 hatcheries. It's 5 hatcheries and 1 BC. Remember, those cost the same amount of minerals. The battlecruiser does cost like 300 gas as well, but that's insane value. If I take a quick look at the value, oh, no, don't look at this, don't look at this, don't look at this. 70 units to 300, 20,000 resources to 11k. Let's quickly cover our eyes here. +2 damage, common now for these air units, and only +1 attack on the flyer here. Or Lambo, he does have a bunch of corruptors trying to deal with the battlecruisers. But Gumiho is just making BCs, man. He's just having fun. He's making BCs and saying like, hey, this is your problem, not mine. You deal with this. Now he does have still a big amount of tanks. Still has a big amount of hellbats as well. Oh my god, the Infestor's kind of being in tank range there for a moment, eating a bunch of damage. Gumiho is just sitting tight in so many bases, starting to expand more and more into the top here. Who's this guy? Divya i Bronia? It's like a Polish dude, I guess. Looks Polish to me. Or Jivia? I don't know how to read Polish. I'm extremely bad at it. I only know Dziękuję. And piwo means beer. That's the extent of my Polish. Jeden piwo. 1 beer. Poproszę. Jeden piwo proszę. 1 beer please. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Now 3 battlecruisers get infested here basically and are part of the Zerg army for a moment, but Gumiho kind of managed to pull out at the correct moment, and we do have a bunch of broodlords trying to win this fight, but most of the energy has been used on those infestors, and it feels like they didn't do enough. Now, if Gumiho gets... he has a scan on those, he sees like, that's actually not that much energy. He could just go in with these BCs and win this fight. He's going into Thors? I'm not sure. He has already an answer to those Brute in these BCs with the Yamato. And Thors are also the same, kind of countered by Infestors, so I'm not sure about this move actually, going into Thors. I don't like it as much. That's a misplaced CC. Lambo will help him. Gonna lift this one up, and yeah, BCs are gonna fall back here. So the first real sequence where Lambo did extract a lot of value out of his army, had a very cost-efficient army there, and a good fight. Now a big engage coming again, but it feels like this was a little bit too late. Now the BCs are trying to kill these infestors, which are kind of infesting currently the other BCs to free their friends. And look at this, +1 Corruptors against +3 armor battlecruisers. They don't give a F. They don't give a flying F. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. It takes so long for 6 Corruptors to kill 1 battlecruiser. They're almost invincible at this point. Lambo definitely disregarding the effect of upgrades in this battle, in this war so far. One more neural is gonna happen here. It's gonna grab one of these battlecruisers, but yeah, it's just gonna get freed. And the Thors are joining the fray now. Now, of course, Gumiho did lose a lot, but so did Lambo, as you can see here in that, oh my god, resources lost tab. And if you look at the production tab, we are looking at, excuse me, we are looking at 7 battlecruisers at a time. This is crazy. That's like several thousand minerals gone in one instant. Put them into production. Finally, he's about to hit +3. Remember what I said earlier when he was researching 2-2 and making already the battlecruiser transition? If you wanted to go that ham, you should have just added the 3rd armory and immediately start the +3 upgrade, oh sorry, the damage upgrades on his ships. Now he's just gonna be a little bit later with these, but yeah, would have been even more cost efficient during those fights. He has 70 SCVs and he has a bunch of orbitals. He can start thinking about actually kind of trading out some SCVs here. And making a little bit of a stronger army. 120 army supply, quite strong enough already. Lambo struggling to remax. No bank. No bank, no real big mining operations as well. And yeah, even Hellions coming in and starting to hit these drones here. +3 is gonna finish, they're not gonna deny that one. And another Terran push coming from this high ground here. Onto that gold. Onto this base in the top right. This is a very important base for Lambo. If he loses that one, that's half of his income basically. And yeah, he's not gonna defend this. His army's too slow. And he doesn't have the correct army. He has a bunch of Corruptors. 2-1. Now +2 damage should be okay in fighting these BCs. But only +1 armor is not that good. No Broodlords left, right? He lost the last one. We saw the tail end of it. You have 13 Corruptors, 15 Roaches, 8 Infestors. Does not really feel like an army that can stand up to what the Terran has here. And he thinks the same. He's just gonna go for a counterattack. I mean, it's good, but these guys can teleport. You can't, and you don't have anything to break them if they just teleport on top of you now. You need to be careful though. Teleport into those Ravagers. They will bile you. Now Gumiho is just not gonna do it. He's saying, alright, base trade. Gumiho is this guy, man. He just goes for base trades. He just does it. Alright, so Lambo is gonna do the same. And he's gonna go on top of the production for Gumiho. Quite early there. Now I feel like Gumiho is kind of making this a little bit difficult for himself. He should lift already this production and float it over to this area. He's not lifting his buildings, he's remaking factories for some weird reason. He's just floating over the battlecruisers to try and destroy everything. He's gathering his army and probably try to make a defensive position with this one. Half of the army, and then he can bring back the battlecruisers at any point, right? Lambo is just pulling out. I don't know what he's doing. He should keep on killing the production. He's going for the economy, but there's still a bank to be utilized, so it's not, in my opinion, not the correct move here. Both players just kind of trading a few bases and then That's it. Now, this is difficult though. This was the hive, if I'm not mistaken. And we do have actually a greater spire. I'm not sure why he's remaking a spire. Maybe he was a little bit afraid. Now, this is a big deal though. These infestors. Oh my god, things falling apart here. Technical difficulties. Now, yeah, the infestors need to make something work. Vials hitting a Thor, almost killing a Thor, man. There's so many vials. But if you lose these infestors, you're definitely gonna lose the game. These are the hero units here for Lambo. And he needs to infest basically correctly there. And yeah, kind of Gumiho is fine, man. He didn't lose too much. He lost like a few bases that didn't matter to him. And he just remade them. He still has this big army here. And the big fight in the air is happening, but all the infestors are getting taken down here. Even knurling a tank by mistake there. The army is gonna survive. GG is gonna be called. Gumiho is gonna take the series. Wow, what a game. I love my battlecruiser games. But quite slow, to be frank, this one.